Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Chloe. So today I wanted to try out e.l.f.'s Brow Lift. It's the gel thingy. And I got the brush to go with it, that like famous Anastasia brush. These are definitely a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I guess we're not exactly gonna find out if it is a dupe or not, but it's supposed to be like that product. Let's read some things. Oh shit. It's only $6, which I didn't even realize, but that's very, very good. It won this Best of Beauty award in 2022. Oh, this is nice. They put up a little image of Brow Lift versus Soap Brow, which I have their Soap Brow. I really do like it. It works super well. I mean, it's literally a piece of soap, So Brow Lift is a gelled kind of texture, and so it gives a glossy finish, whereas this is obviously a dry soap. So this one gives a matte finish. You have to activate this one with setting spray, and this one's just like a gel. You literally scoop it out of the pot. Just in case you were wondering the difference of these two. I don't even use this one that often just because I have too many good brow products that I love right now. First world problems. My life is so hard. I have too many brow products that I love too much. Extreme Hold Brow Gel for achieving soap brows. Its extreme long-lasting hold lifts, tames, and sculpts brows for a feathered effect. Mess-free application. Conditioning formula nourishes brow hairs. In the directions, it says to dip the spoolie in directly to the gel. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. Stresses me out. I'm not trying to build the spoolie up with loads of product. Oh, it's infused with aloe. I didn't even realize that. For $6, you get 8.8 grams, 0.31 ounces. When I was in store and I was comparing the Anastasia brush to this e.l.f. brush, the Anastasia one was definitely like higher quality. I liked the shape of the paddle on the Anastasia one a lot better, but we'll see and find out if that makes a difference. I do know as far as the brush goes, the e.l.f. one was only probably $5 and the Anastasia one was about $20. I'm not gonna wanna dip into here, although this texture on top is bothering me. That's what she is looking like. I swear if there wasn't texture on top, you wouldn't even be able to tell anything is in there. I don't wanna ruin it. Okay, this feels good quality in the brush. Like, this won't bend. This, they tell you to bend it, so I probably will to get in there nicely. Okay, I just want to do it. The directions say to go in there straight with the spoolie. That stresses me out. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in and scoop a little product out and put it on my brows first, and then take the spoolie. It's so sad. I kind of feel like a little bit goes a long way, so I probably grabbed way more than enough. Brush that out. Oh gosh, I can already feel the stick and the grip. Wow. I'm gonna do a little bit more in front because I feel like I didn't get enough on there. This is how much I am putting on here. Like, that is the tiniest, littlest amount. And then I'm just pressing into my skin as I brush upwards. I'm gonna apply the leftover product on this eye. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. This brow is the one that gives me a hard time usually, so the ultimate test right here. This looks so incredible right now though. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more at my tail because I'm not sure I put enough. After I've brushed everything out into position, the whole thing with this brush applicator, whatever, you're supposed to go in and flatten it to your face. So I guess, I don't know, I'm just going to apply pressure and flatten it out. I feel like you can just see how this one's pressed into my face versus this one not. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, just press that in. It really does make a difference to press it in though. Okay, I think that looks good. I feel like even after I brushed it through, they did move a little bit. I put enough in there. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna let it dry down for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go in and finish off doing my brows. Okay, it's been just a couple minutes. They feel tacky. Have I really not had my bangs clipped back at all? They feel very flat to my face and they feel dry. I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I have it in the shade Auburn, and I just like to go in with this guy and do a few hair strokes. This product always comes out super pigmented, but it never stays this pigmented. I look like an absolute crazy person right now, but I mean, what a difference in filling in that part of my brow. Okay, I think I might leave it like that. I'm gonna let the color chill out a little bit just so you guys can see what they will actually look like throughout the day. So far though, I really do like this a lot more than this one actually. This one is really good, but definitely does not have the hold that this one does. I need a coffee, man. It is 9:30 now. I just have a class and errands to run today, so nothing too crazy. And I put it on extra early so we can really see how long it's gonna last. Close up of what it's looking like now. The color for my brow pen is still really prevalent, but it is gonna tone way down. This brow is so much thicker than this one, and I just really don't give a shit to fix it right now, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna go do some things, and I'll be back in a couple hours. All right, I'm back, and it's almost 1:30 now. So everything looks really incredible still. It honestly looks pretty much the same as when I left, I feel like, including my brow pen not really dying down in pigment. It's definitely still like a lot harsher than what I usually wear it. I wonder if maybe that's because of the product actually, because the product almost acted like a barrier, so it's not actually really on my skin, therefore my skin isn't oxidizing it how it usually does. Maybe. They still look really great though. Definitely still feel flat to my face and like they are not moving. It does feel a little tacky. Let me see if I can brush this out a little tiny bit. I'm really curious if you could block your brows with this. I one time tried that with the NYX the brow glue thing. It did not work. But this is like flat to your face. I don't know. I wonder. I know these are gonna fall a little anyway, so I'm just going to soften them. Some of these hairs I really have to like try. They're pretty stuck down there. Okay, that definitely helped the color though. I don't look as much of a crazy person, but it's still not amazing. All right, I'm gonna leave it for a few more hours and I'll be back later. All right, I'm back and it's 7 o'clock now. Yeah, so they have fallen quite a decent amount. I will say I took a nap and I kind of think that did it. So it is not nap proof necessarily, but it did last a good few hours. I think my brows still look okay. It's just not the way that I did them in the beginning of the day. Because like the whole thing is when I want like this look, I want this look, you know? Like this is so much different than this. So yeah, you don't want it falling. Like I will say just now brushing them out and pushing them up, like I can still feel the product on there. So I guess, I mean, if they happen to get messed up, just brush them out again, I suppose. Well, the product cannot have nearly that much hold anymore. Like I could see these falling decently quickly. It does still feel a little tacky when I touch it. I guess right now I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I mean, I like how the product works right when you put it on. I think it gives a really nice effect and it definitely is really good at laying your brows down. But you do feel the product throughout the day, like you can feel the tackiness throughout the day. I even brushed them out a little bit last check-in, so how well does it really hold? I'm definitely still gonna keep playing around with it this week and see how I feel about it. Just mess around with it more, see if there's like a specific technique I should do or something. I will say for most of the day, my brows looked pretty much like this. They looked pretty good. It was really once I got up from my nap that I was like, oh wow, my brows have fallen a lot. Must have slept all kinds of crazy. But because I did just brush them up again and they had completely lost their shape, this is gonna be my last check-in because there's not necessarily any point in seeing how much longer it's gonna last from here. I will, of course, put any updated thoughts and how I'm feeling about it down in the description bar below. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in really quickly because these are photos from the very next day when I tried it again. I used a lot more product this time, and it turns out that's what it needed. This was right when I put it on, and then this was at like 10 p.m. that night. So when you don't take a crazy nap, it lasts a long time. So that is going to be all for this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave me a like because it really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next one.